What's up guys, Steve here, and I thought I'd make a video some of you may be interested in, which is like the history of what I've done and who I am. And I can't go right into entirely what I've done, because I think if I told you everything, some laws would be broken. I'd probably lose my YouTube account. Like I've lost several. I haven't lost several. I may have lost or may not have lost some YouTube accounts, and about 8 I think. And but starting day one, I am fucking. I don't know what time you jumped in on this journey that I've taken. I don't know if you've been here from day one or from fucking way before or way after then, or you just fucking the Moho incident has just happened if you just joined in then. But if we start day one, I was just a normal guy. I'd never made YouTube videos before. I'm not some failed commentator like people seem to think. I was just a normal guy who liked watching YouTube videos, and he got pissed off at the way that some people abused the system but never got punishment for it. And I've always had this fucking streak in me that's super troll. I want to just fucking troll everyone. So if we go back before I was actually doxing, and the bit that really got me interested in going down this route was a podcast that's Viva La T comes on. I think it's called Gaming on Social or something, on Blog Talk Radio, and it was a live podcast where you could actually phone in and talk to people. And I remember Jericho was on there. I was a big fan of Jericho at the time. I'm not anymore. I'm just not anymore. It's not like hate him or anything. I'm not interested in his content. So yeah, we phoned in. I phoned in anyway. I was like, DJ Keemstar's a fucking cunt, or something like that. Well, I think I said his daughter's is 4 years old and she's got AIDS or something. I said, what is your opinion on this? So I said that. Then I was also a big fan of DJ Keemstar, and I was one of these kids that went on all these fucking live streams and everything. Fucking little faggot. You know what I mean? Like, not fanboy, but yeah, really must have been as close to being a fanboy you can be without being a fanboy. And I knew how he ticks, and you're going to hear this a few times over the story. So I knew exactly, if I said that and got on the podcast and said that, and then sent him a YouTube message saying they've just said this about your daughter, he would go on the podcast and rage. Now, I don't know which episode it was. I've got it here actually. Let's click on. It's episode 20, Gaming on Social. Oh, I've just clicked off Angry Birds. That's not good. And I think it's 53 minutes you can hear Keemstar rage, because you got Monday 26th September. So yeah, so I think it's 53 minutes you can hear DJ Keemstar go fucking mental on this podcast, and it is fucking mental. It's well worth doing, and it really got me buzzing, and I wanted to carry on this. And at the time, or shortly after anyway, Woody's gamertag was tweeting phone numbers out from a PKA from either people that trolled him with their phone number about how to get Black Ops 2 early, or I think he just did one because he didn't like the guy that phoned in, or something like that. I don't fucking know. So yeah, he was tweeting out phone numbers, and I thought, oh, that's fucking bullshit. I just don't understand how people can do this to other people, but if it happened to them, they'd be pissed off. If you see what I mean. And that's my fucking main motivation on this. If you don't want the thing to happen to you, don't do it to other fucking people. That's the bottom line on this. So yeah, I got his phone number. And I got his phone number by simply send him a YouTube message saying, this person can get you Black Ops 2 early, phone them, and he'll sort you out. He hooks me up with 2 copies. So he did. I sent him a YouTube message, used my personal account, I sent him my personal phone number, and he phoned me. And it was this Sunday, I want to say, and oh shit, that was miles off. I was in the middle of fucking Tesco doing this fucking shopping. Jesus Christ, that's bad. And he phoned me, so I said, I'll phone you back. Is this your personal phone number? He said, yep, it's my cell phone. Hit me up when you're ready. And I did. I called him back later, pretended I fucking had access to the game when I didn't. And, you know, he fell for it and said, I just made out that I couldn't get it to him early, basically, without making him annoyed or making him feel like it was a troll. So he didn't tweet my number out because I didn't want it to happen to me. Obviously, I don't. So anyway, I got his phone number. That's the way I got his phone number. It's social manipulation. If you're into doxing, that's what it's called. But at the time, that's the first person I've ever fucking manipulated or doxed. I've got no fucking background in this, by the way. I think I mentioned that. So yeah, that's what happened. And God, fall. Yes, 3 stars. Must be 3 stars. See, I've got no background in this. I've got no history of pissing people off and all this. So if you go forward, I did find this information myself. People or VV3 say, oh, we doxed him first and all this. You did dox him first, but I had no idea you fucking doxed him. I got his information, I got his home address by googling his wife's name, and it's the first result on Google. You know, I already knew where he worked, so there's only one Cisco office in his town, which I already knew his town from his YouTube videos, and you know, went from there. See, I doxed Woody, and the reason I got like big, I want to say big, but I'm not big. But the reason it blew up is I actually and again, let's manipulate Keemstar. I tweeted Keemstar saying my first ever tweet on the current account I'm on Twitter. It's in half an hour I'm going to leak I'm going to link Woody's gamer tag doxed. If you don't tweet it out, you're next. And it's Keemstar. Keemstar can't fucking resist trolling. He can't resist drama, he can't resist trolling. And I knew this, everyone fucking knew this. So if you want to fucking manipulate an idiot, Keemstar's a perfect guy. Absolutely perfect guy for this. So yeah, that's what I said to him. I said in half an hour I'm going to put a video up with Woody's game tags docs. If you don't retweet it, you're next. And I made the video using, I think it's a program called Doxxer, where you can just put, I'll just open it, fuck it. You put text in, press a button, save the audio, and the picture I used was like an anonymous mask, and I made it all look like I was a member of Anonymous. Look. Hello world.
Hello world.
You know, like that. And that's what I did. It made it look like some sort of anonymous prick. And it blew up. That fucking Woody video got 9,000 views in 3 hours on a brand new YouTube account. No subs, no nothing. It's the first video I've ever made in my life, and it was yeah, it took off, and I was happy. And I wasn't happy because that video was for 3 hours, and within those 3 hours, T Martin tweeted it, Fuzzy Otterballs tweeted it, Keemstar tweeted it, Fisticuffs tweeted it, I think Mark of J tweeted it, and it fucking really did fucking blow up. Optic J tweeted at me, Frizz tweeted at me saying they were going to sue me and they were going to consult legal and all this. I was worried at this point. I was fucking shitting myself. I was, oh, what have I done now, kind of thing. Because I've got this like streak in me as well that I always seem to get myself into trouble. Doesn't matter what I do, I'm going to get myself into trouble somehow. And I didn't want that to happen because I thought it'd be, I didn't think it'd be prison, but I thought it'd be something like along those lines, like community service or something. And I did, that's what I thought. So that happened, but a few days later I sort of disappeared for a few days, and you know, nothing happened, nothing really went on, so I thought, oh, let's do this again, who's next? And from memory I think I did flatline editing, FLE, Vexon. Yeah, if you don't know, by the way, the scammers at Flatline Editing now are in a YouTube network called Vexon. So yeah, check them out. And you know, carried on from there, and it grew and it grew, and I got shenanigans, splamming, SGC Barbarian, and that happened, and then around that time, DJ Keemstar again. He made a video. He went on a live stream on Yaush. I think they were raising money for a charity for a children's hospice, and because he said, "Let's raise money for these poor little bastards," they fucked him over and they ruined his stream. And he took the stream from like 20 people who were in it to, I think, about 300, which was amazing for Yaush. They're raising money for charity and they've got 300 people in the stream where they had no one before, and they're fucking him over. And that's the reason I joined Keemstar, and I sent Keemstar a tweet saying, "I will stand by you, brother to brother," and all this bullshit. Let's get Yaush. And it happened, and he said, "Right, you do what you're ever gonna do. Just do what you do. You're powerful enough," or whatever. So I was like, "Alright, okay." But the reason I did it is because I wanted to speak to Keemstar, because, like I said, Keemstar's a fucking idiot, and he can be manipulated so easily. Keemstar be played like a fucking fiddle. You just got to remember the fact that he likes trolling and he can't resist drama. If you remember those two things, you're gonna go far with Keemstar. He's a fucking idiot. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, come on. So yeah, two things, Keemstar. If you like trolling and you can't resist drama, and if you do that, you can fucking make him do anything you want. So I did. So I can't do two things at once. I don't get that fucker. I don't like that fucker. Die. Motherfucking twat. So yeah, we went to War Yaush, and the way he met Keemstar was actually tweeting in my personal account. He wanted someone that can email 13,000 people or something to troll him. So yeah, I did one on Skype and personal one. He said, "You need a microphone." I got my microphone off my Xbox, started talking to him, and we did the email thing. And I think it was something like, "This is DJ Keemstar. I'm the new CEO of Yaush. Follow me on Twitter," or something. So emailed out for him, and I suddenly said, sort of 2 hours later, after we were talking and we were getting on okay, I went, "I'm the YouTube Doxxer." He went, "Fuck off, that's bullshit, fuck off. You're stupid as fuck, you think I'm going to believe that?" So he said, tweet YouTube money out on your Doxxer account and I'll believe you. So I did it. And he's like, "Oh shit, no way man, you just fucking got me, no way." In the American stupid voice thing. And it worked like that, and then, you know, we got on alright, we worked together, we fucked a few people over on Yaush. She asked me to dox people, I doxed them, and they went well. And I don't know why we got I can't remember why he blocked me or anything, but yeah, he blocked me and we got upset over each other, and he got all but hurt and whatever, and we don't get on anymore, which is terrible. It's terrible. So yeah, with the Yaush it worked. Then after that point, I wanted to, yeah, when we were doing Yaush, during the time at Yaush, I wanted to speak to Yaush, so I needed a public Skype, which I didn't want to do ever, because if you get Skype, it's so easy to get an IP address, and like I said, I was brand new to Doxxer and I didn't know what the fuck you can do with an IP address, so I just avoided it completely. But the time came where Yaush sort of said, "We'll speak to you, but you need a Skype. Send me a Skype." So I made a Skype, and it worked out alright. I never got killed or doxed or anything like that, or raped. So yeah, so I've got the Skype. Then I started putting videos out with my real voice and my real, not identity, but real me. And I know I'm not big, but on the scale of how big I am, that jumped. I did a live stream on livestream.com where you can only hold 50 people. I said, this is my real voice, come speak to me, ask me some questions and we'll hang out for a bit. And I filled that 50 slot thing up in 3 minutes, I think it was. It was amazing. My live streams now only get maybe 10 people. Whatever, I enjoy doing them. Wait, fuck you. So yeah. Yeah, it blew up really, and what I did spread around, and I was helping out people. I've never doxed anyone just to piss them off, ever. I know it may seem that sometimes, but I've never doxed anyone just to annoy them. I've always had good reason, or I believe good reason to do what I do. So I'm not like fucking these little clans like We Are Destiny or whatever in VV3 that just do whatever the fuck they want just because they can. Like, what's the skill in that? What's the skill? You already know you can do it, you already know what's going to happen, you already know everything. What's the skill in doing it? All they do is they attack so many people that they eventually get that one crack at it, and they eventually get that one success, and they nut ride that one success forever. And that's all they do. I take out the weak, and not the weak, the scumbags basically. So I think that requires more skill. You know, that's just personal opinion, but yeah, I think that requires more skill. Anyway, after Yaush, I think I did a stream where I got X-Jaws, which is my personal favourite one, because his phone number wasn't on the internet. And you may think, how the fuck did you get that? Well, I got all his families. I think his mum's was like ended in 576. His brother ended in like 578. So his must have been 577. And I phoned it up on Skype. I got a friend to phone up actually on Skype. He said, yeah, that's him. I was so fucking excited about that. And I think X-Jaws was probably the nicest person I've doxed. Because we spoke after on Skype and he was like, you're fucking skilled, you could be doing so much better than this, you're good at what you do. And no one else I've doxed has said I'm good at what I do. Yes. So yeah, I kind of respect X-Jaws, but I don't like him. I don't like his content. So it worked out alright, and from X-Jaws and White Boy, so after that, by the way, when I started the streams, I met Cameron. I think I met Cameron because of the Aush. I met Leo on streams. I met Matt. All the guys hang around with on Skype. The Circle Jerk members were probably the first ever Circle Jerk members, like the OG. You know who you are. You're probably from the live streams, which was cool. And of course now I co-own a YouTube network with Leo, which never would have happened without the doxing, because I never would have met Leo, and it just never would have happened. Because I always, like, from day one on the Skype calls with people, I remember Skittledeck was a member on there. He kind of got voted out because we didn't like him. But yeah, he's like floated around the idea of, let's make YouTube. Let's make another version of YouTube. Well, I'm a web developer, I can do that. And he's like, oh really? Derp. I'm like, yeah, I can seriously build another version of YouTube. He's like, yeah, you should do it. Then you should have no networks. You should just have the site, and it'll just run itself. So, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. So, of course, I started YouTube 2.0, which I did start coding. I think I got login menus done. I got uploads done. I was working on video codec, and I just thought, I can't be fucking bothered. Something happened in January, which I'll talk about in a minute. So yeah, that happened, and then sort of from there, sort of like, well, let's start a YouTube network. Cause like, right, how do we do this? So I don't know. So okay, well, sort of 5 months later, we got a network done. It's going well. In March, we got more views combined than our top 4 competitors for our graphics. No, Vios is going fucking well. And you haven't checked out Vios Media, go check him out. So that's where you can find me mostly. Oh no. Fuck you. So yeah, that came about with the network, and in January I nearly became homeless. And that was not a fucking... I won't go into it much, but yeah, that wasn't a fucking joke, and that was not fun. That was many sleepless nights. Many fucking sleepless nights. Oh, motherfucker! And yeah, people donated, like, I couldn't afford to feed myself, for fuck's sake. And that's like, I think it was 4 months where I couldn't afford to pay my mortgage. Because I had all my money tied up in the website business. And it's tied up on one big project. I was working for a Premier League football club, which I won't name, so I don't think I can on the contract. And my money was tied up in that. I couldn't fucking pay shit. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Fuck off! So yeah, I was not a fucking... That was serious shit. So yeah, the people that donated there, I think it's only about 3 people, but when I get paid for Vios in May, you're going to get your donation back plus a bit extra to say thank you. Because you got my back then, I'm going to get your back. So yeah, that's basically the entire story in 21 minutes. And it's been sort of 6 months now, and I'm fucking enjoying it. Like, I never fucking wanted to run a channel, never ever. I just didn't see the fucking... I like watching the videos and shit, but I never really saw like, oh yeah, I'll make a channel now, I'm gonna be YouTube famous. I never wanted it, but it sort of happened. Sort of. If you add up all the subs from the people I've doxed, it's sort of around the 3.5 million mark. I've potentially annoyed 3.5 million people. I think people may not know me, but I think they know my work. They know what I've done. If I said I'm the person that doxed Woody's Game Tag, I think they would know who I am. Most of the time. Or X-Jaws or White Boy, whatever. And it's sort of worked out well. I fucking co-own a network, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? It's not gone badly. Oh, you motherfucker! Getting stressed over Angry Birds, Jesus Christ. First world problem. So yeah, that's the story, and I hope you enjoyed it. I don't want to fucking end on a level failed, so... The mighty eagle stuck in the channel. The fuck? What the fuck? That's a win. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story of the Doxxer. I'm sorry it's so long. I'm not going to put it in past editing. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and to many more years and shit. Goodbye.